Well, good evening, and thank you for allowing me to come address you this evening. My name is B.J. Atkins, and I am seeking my third term on the Newhall County Water District Board of Directors. A little bit about me. I was born in San Fernando at San Fernando Hospital, and grew up in Sylmar, started in Sylmar, and then moved here in 1966. So I've lived here quite a while. Moved across the street from Central Park and went to Hart High School, Arroyo Seco, actually Plaza Rita, then Arroyo Seco, then Hart High School and College of the Canyons, and ended up getting a degree in oceanography and economics out of Humboldt State University. That was back in 1979. And had a tremendous opportunity to play football at College of the Canyons and Hart, and then ended up with effectively a scholarship to play football at Humboldt State. I was lucky enough to be captain of the team at College of the Canyons and at Humboldt State, and I served as student body president at Hart High School way back. So I have a history of leadership, and that's what I've been doing for, well, virtually all my life. And I'm also very concerned about water in general. I mean, with a degree in oceanography, you can imagine water being the largest part of our planet. My mother used to, by the way, I have a little, if I'm down-toned at all, it's because my mother passed away yesterday. And she used to call me a water baby, literally a water baby. I would love water, and it's just a natural thing for me. And I've served, as I said, on the Newhall board for 2 terms. In that time, we've not had a stoppage of water service, as I understand it. So we've had a very reliable water system, more reliable, in fact, than electricity. It's also worth mentioning that we've had only one rate increase in the last 4 years. And our water is exactly the most cost-effective thing you can buy, in my opinion. At this point, water is far less expensive than your monthly electric bill and your monthly cable bill. Water is about 0.2 cents per gallon, which is, it's kind of hard to put that in to compare it, because, well, if you compare it to gasoline, I suppose you can get a feel for how really much of a bargain water is. As a result, we tend to waste it on occasion as a society. So at Newhall County, we're all over conservation. We're teaching conservation in many different ways. And I currently actually serve as the chairman of the board of the Santa Clarita Environmental Education Consortium, and the water community is the title sponsor. So Newhall County Valencia Water Company, Newhall County Water Valencia Water Company, Santa Clarita Water Vision, and Castaic Lake have pitched in together to sponsor what's called the Green Up Conference, which will occur on October 12th. And I'm inviting you all to come. It'll be very, very interesting. We'll have a session on home, business and industry, architecture, and gardening. And it'll be, much of it will be centered on conserving water. We've also been very active on the board with the help of Maria Gutzak, who you will hear from next. I currently serve as the vice president. She is the president of the board, and we've kind of traded that role over the last several years. But at the Newhall County Water District, we run this government agency very much like entrepreneurs run their business. I own an environmental consulting company. So does Maria. Two separate companies. Dan Mortensen, another board member, has a tax. He's a tax attorney. I believe the only board certified tax attorney in either the Santa Clarita or the Antelope Valley. Tremendous addition to the board, and he was just basically reelected without competition 2 years ago. He serves for 2 more years. Quite an accomplished man and a great addition. And the three of us together, along with actually Lynn Plambeck, another board member, we're all 4 entrepreneurs, and we think that way. We're very agile. We're very much about what is the most efficient way to get this or this project done, and there's a spirit to the team there at Newhall County Water District, garnered by our general manager Steve Cole. We're always looking for ways to do things better. We're always looking for ways to do things a little less expensive. However, at the same time, we've been very, very effective at using technology to its greatest advantage. We have some of the best metering systems, the highest technology monitoring systems. We've actually led this valley in terms of how to supply water in a very efficient, effective, technical way. We've actually lowered the employee base by 11% because of technology. Through attrition, the folks have left, and we have not had to replace them simply because we've been able to rely on technology, which is, in today's society, a powerful thing. We can use technology to do many, many useful things. We have no particular desire to raise rates. We really do have to conserve water because we're facing a state mandate called, well, just remember this, 20 by 2020, 20% by 2020. We, as a society, the Newhall County Water District ratepayers have already dropped voluntarily 13%. We've already done a good job conserving, but we've got to go another 7% by 2020, so 6 more years. And the only way to get there is to educate. And we're getting the word out that 70% of your water usage is used in your landscaping. And we've got to do a really good job. We've actually provided rebates for weather-based irrigation controllers. And we've handed out many of them. I have one in my yard, and it helps us save about 40% on our water bill. And we have no runoff. It's wonderful. And I think that is one way leaders should lead, is by example. So that's why my wife and I decided to invest in the weather-based irrigation controller. And they're still free at Castaic Lake. I was appointed to Castaic Lake Water Agency, so I serve on both water boards now. And I've just got reappointed, so I'll be up for 4 more years on Castaic Lake. And I guess the dissonant voice on that board. They tend to make decisions that I don't necessarily agree with a lot of times, and I'm relatively vocal about it. But I do it with respect. I like the people on that board. I consider them friends. They just don't see things my way many times. That's my job, to represent you on Castaic Lake and Newhall County Water District Board. I hope to get reelected, and I'm asking for your vote. If you pay your water bill to Newhall County Water District, you can vote for me, and I'm hoping you will do so. And I would be honored to have your vote. If you'd like to support my campaign, I have envelopes with me, and I'd be happy to take a donation. But that's not what I'm here for tonight. And I wanted to say thank you to the Canyon Country Advisory Committee. You guys have gained a tremendous reputation, and I'm proud of the work that Al's done and this entire group. Thank you so much for your time.